Gym, which is part of our American Dreams, and we are excited it's back in stock. If you've seen it in the infomercial is $60 plus shipping and handling. This is the final presentation on the day, and we're not at $54.95. We're at the lowest price we've ever offered at $44.95. If you're like me and you don't like to exercise, it's the last thing you want to do. You can do this in a seated position. You can do it in bed. You can do it standing. If you have, you just want long, lean, sexy, beautiful, healthy muscles that are just trim and beautiful, this is the way you can achieve it. And we're going to talk about the inventor himself as well. Bob is going to be here. We've got free shipping, and we've got 3 flexible payments of $14.98. So that is around the bend. We also have our Sonic toothbrush, which will be here as well with Mary Beth Bird. So it's going to be a great hour of health and wellness. Continue to call in for, of course, your blood pressure monitor. But we're going to check in with my good friend Adam is here, and he wants to share with you what's happening in the spotlight. We'll be right back.
I'm Adam Freeman. Join me and Amy Morrison for First Friday. This week, we take you around the world with the Beauty Spy, cutting-edge international beauty products that we bring to you first. And we have several launches of exciting new products to help you look your best. Plus, preview our Music City Nashville collection, designed by your favorite artists like Sheryl Crow, Hillary Scott, and Kimberly Schlapman. The fun starts Friday at 7 p.m.
DG2 is comfort, stretch, style. That bootcut classic was the first jean I designed. The Super Stretch is a technological revolution. I love the Ponte jean. It makes you look so thin. That comfort waist is going to overtake the world of denim. Once you have that perfect fitting jean, wait and see how life-changing it is.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
All right, our next item, of course, launched as part of HSN's American Dreams. We're so excited to have it here. In search of America's next great entrepreneurs, HSN discovers some game-changing new products that we bring especially here for you. After making it through a rigorous application process, product pitches, and so much more, we have an incredible product. And of course, Tad Mayfield invented the GUI Gym back actually went for his 93-year-old aunt, Nell, who needed an easy way to exercise, and he made the prototype for her in his garage with duct tape, PVC pipe, and hot glue. She loved it so much. It's so easy and fun to use to exercise, and of course, low impact. We've got it back today, Bob Circosta, and we're excited because if you have seen it around the world, you've seen it on the infomercial, you know it normally sells on the infomercial, Bob, for $60.
Plus
what?
Shipping.
Plus shipping,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Today, even at HSN, our regular price is better than the infomercial because we're at $54.95.
Exactly.
Well, now we're gonna do you one better, and we are gonna have it at the lowest price we have ever offered to date. This is the final show. You can see how low impact it is, how easy it is to use, because Bob, let's be honest, if you do not like to exercise, you don't wanna go to the gym. You don't wanna be jumping up and down, hurting your joints, hurting your back. This is a low impact way to get those long, lean, beautiful sculpted muscles.
And you're going to get a full body workout in as little as 15 minutes, and you don't even have to stand up if you don't want to.
I love it.
You can stay seated, or you can stand up if you want to, or you can run or walk. It's called the GUI Gym, and Robin was talking about the creator, the inventor, Tad Mayfield. It was a year ago this week, as a matter of fact, is that because of HSN American Dreams, oh, there you are, hi. HSN American Dreams, I'm new here.
I was going to say, Bob's been here like 40 years.
Tad Mayfield came on, and he invented this, okay? We have sold out of it every single time, and as Robin was talking about, today is the lowest price ever, final show. This is the final airing at this low of a price, but not only the lowest price ever, Robin, it's also the largest offer, the largest configuration that we've ever offered.
I know, and it's the best price. So largest configuration at the lowest price. You get the GUI Gym. Guys, it weighs less than 1 pound. I mean, this is so easy to take with you on the go. You get your carrying bag as well. You're going to get the DVD.
Oh, by the way, that DVD,
exercises.
Over 50, and it's a 5 series DVD.
It's like getting 5 DVDs in one.
Exactly.
So you don't have all of those individuals. Plus, we're also including the Get Started Guide. Those have an additional 28 workouts that are on pictures, so you can follow those along. And then as well, you get the carrying case coming included, the Healthy Guide to Eating, which is a big part of that. But Bob, let's talk about why this is taking the world by storm.
Well, because it's all based on something that is called constant tension, okay? Constant tension. And because of that constant tension, that enables you to do multiple repetitions. How many times have you worked with a piece of exercise equipment, and after doing it a few times, you got so tired, you didn't want to do it anymore? That is not going to happen with the GUI Gym. Because of the ability to be able to get multiple repetitions, you're going to be able to do this over and over and over again, and it's going to improve your strength, it's going to improve your flexibility. I mean, when Tad brought this to us on American Dreams, once again, a year ago, and he held this in his little finger, less than a pound, he said, you're going to get a total body workout. And I said, you've got to be kidding me. He said, just try it. And so I started to do it, and in a matter of seconds, you start to feel the burn, so to speak. That's right. But you can do so many exercises, and I'm going to sit down right over here.
Should I sit, Bob?
Oh, you can do whatever you want. It's your show.
You know, it's so funny. Well, no, because I'm thinking, are you going to take us through a routine? But this is so simple.
There you go.
You could be seated, you could be standing, you could be, I mean, you could be laying in bed, even Bob, because you could lay down vertically and then still do the pulls.
Exactly.
So this is making a huge impact on the way people exercise.
As a matter of fact, you're going to get 2 booklets of exercises. And one booklet is dedicated to just exercises lying down, and the other booklet to those exercises that you can do standing up. But you will work your entire body. You'll get a total body workout, and that's what you're going to get with the GUI Gym. But once again, it's because of that constant tension that enables you to get the multiple repetitions, so you're going to want to keep on doing this. And again, I'm going to say it a few times because it's so very important. This is the final show, folks. The final show at this absolutely giveaway price. To be able to get something like this, what a great value it is. But more important than that, the benefits that you're going to receive. And you're going to receive those benefits for a lifetime. Look what Robin's doing. She's working around the back. I like that. That's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's interesting how fast you can go from exercise to exercise. I mean, I'm doing chest presses. If I want to go over top, and I mean, now I want to maybe take it off, and I want to attach it to the bottom of my foot, and I want to be able to do bicep curls. I didn't have to move from these big clunky pieces of equipment in the gym. There's no membership. There's no additional fees. There's no renewal fees. There's nothing. This is so easy to do. But Bob, this is really technology. That repetitive motion is really what starts to trim down and tone and sculpt lean, long, beautiful muscles.
Because you're going to be able to continue working the GUI because of the multiple repetitions based on that constant tension. And as Robin was talking about, when Tad created this, he did create it for his 93-year-old aunt who happened to be in a wheelchair, so she couldn't move around, but she needed to exercise. Then what he did was enhance that.
Look how cute she is.
I know. And over the years, Tad enhanced it so everybody could use this, okay? Whether you're standing, sitting, walking, running, it doesn't matter whatsoever. Now, you might be thinking, wait a minute. less than a pound.
Right.
How could this really have an effect? What is this going to do for me? Take a look at Liz, who is working out. And Liz, if you wouldn't mind just turning around for a moment, I want you to see Liz's back. You see the muscles that are contracting?
Wow, Liz.
Look at the workout that she's getting.
Incredible.
It really is. I mean, she is getting, and once again, this workout's going to be able to continue because of the ability of the multiple repetitions. I mean, why don't we exercise? First of all, we all know we need to exercise. We know they're great. I don't like to exercise, and I'm certainly not a fitness instructor, but I am somebody who wants to feel better. I am somebody who wants more energy, maybe to improve my flexibility, and that's what the GUI Gym is all about. But we don't exercise because many times we don't know what to do. We're intimidated by the equipment.
Oh my gosh.
This is so easy to, now you're watching us right now on TV, obviously, right? And maybe you're sitting on the couch or sitting in your favorite chair. Guess what? You could be using the GUI Gym at the same time and getting the benefits, improving that strength and that flexibility by being able to get those multiple repetitions. As Robin talked about, never lower of a price, and this is the last airing that we have it for everybody here today.
Well, because Bob, when we met earlier, you said to me, this is my final show. The price expires tonight at midnight.
That's right.
So at $44.95, we've never had the GUI Gym at this price before. And now at midnight, it's going to go back to the $54.95. You're getting all of the 50, actually more than 50 workouts on the DVD. You're getting an additional 25 on the pamphlet coming included. You're getting your healthy, you know, eating
guide, which is great. Great information, powerful information.
And that's coming included as well. Free shipping, 3 flex of $14.98. Bob, let's talk. Let's talk. $14.98 is more than a gym membership.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
And once
that's more than gas to get to the gym. Right? Right?
That is true. Woo, that's why we are very busy already. Use express ordering. And you know what? Also, the reviews are incredible on hsn.com. It's a customer pick.
Yeah.
We're going to take a listen to the testimonials, and we'll be right back.
Oh, I would recommend it to anyone that wants to build up their upper body and get some exercise, watch TV, and stand up and get out of the chair and do it.
Stay at home in the privacy of my home instead of going where all these little young people are hanging out and doing their thing. Yeah, this is great. I love it.
I'm the mother of 2 small children, so anything I can do from home makes it a lot easier for me.
And when you listen to those testimonials and you realize any age, it doesn't matter if it's a man, if it's a woman, if it's a teenager. Obviously, if you're exercising for the very first time, always consult your doctor. But this is something, it doesn't matter who you are. You get this at home and you are ready to go right out of the box. Best and lowest price. Final presentation on the day. Bob, are you boxing?
You can run around, you can walk, you can run, you can GUI anytime, anywhere, and you can get the benefits of the multiple repetition. Once again, if you did that with something that was really difficult to use, you would get tired, you would get frustrated, you would stop doing it. Therefore, the benefits would stop. But now the benefits aren't going to stop. They are going to continue with the GUI. Now, this is the final airing, okay? Once again, I just want to reiterate, final airing at this price. Here's the thing. We've all heard about 30-day money-back guarantees.
Yes.
I want to give you my personal guarantee. I'm going to give you a 60-second guarantee. What do I mean by that? You get this at home, call us up right now, allow us to send you one of these. You try for 60 seconds. That's right. After only 1 minute, if you don't feel a difference, then you can send it back. But I know you're going to start feeling that burn in just 60 seconds.
And I always say, Bob, don't let the size fool you on this, because this little guy can really make a major impact in your health and your wellness. Maybe you picked up our Fitbit Today special. Remember, everybody was wanting to move and everybody was wanting to walk. This weighs less than a pound. Guess what? Now I could be walking around my neighborhood, and look, I could be walking and I could be just doing these little arm, little punches. I can go above my head, and now they're not huge dumbbells, Bob.
No,
they're
not at all.
They're not these big, heavy, bulky fitness equipment. There's nothing to adjust. Bob, have you seen all those silly different bands that you have to have for different things?
You know what Tad says about the bands?
What does he say?
That as the bands get stronger, you end up getting weaker. And it's so true, because the bands increase in strength, so to speak, but you feel more and more tired every single time. That's not going to happen with the GUI, because the GUI is designed, once again, to enable you to get the multiple repetitions. It has a nice fluid effect to it. It really is pure genius. And once again, we all thank the inventor, Tad Mayfield, for being able to do this. But use this anywhere, folks. Less than 1 pound. Take it anywhere. I use this on the airplane.
Do you?
Well, I get strange looks, but...
I was going to say.
But most people end up saying, you know, how can I get one after they see me do it, right? But you're going to be able to use this anywhere, anytime. Maximize your time, folks, whether you're waiting at an airport, whether you're, you know, waiting at the doctor's office, whatever.
Well, maximize that time.
Exactly. That's what it's all about, and that's what the GUI is going to enable you to do.
It's so, you know, it's really so easy, but at the same time, when you realize the power of this innovation, Bob, it is at the lowest price that we are offering. You are also looking at not only the lowest price, but we have free shipping and handling. 50+ exercises on that total body workout DVD. You also, it includes that seated exercises and cardio workouts for the arms, for the shoulders, for the legs, for the back. So it's total body workout, but my favorite part, it's low impact. It also, if you love yoga, you love that ballet, this improves your flexibility. It's compact, it's portable, which we all love, talking about Bob taking it on the airplane. It weighs less than 1 pound. It burns calories, strengthens, tones, all of those muscles. And really, Bob, it doesn't matter if you're a novice, if you're an expert.
Oh, you're right.
This is for everyone. It comes with a carrying case. When I think to myself how much money we spend on that big fitness equipment to either have it at home or either have it at a gym, how much are you paying for that gym membership? And are you going to the gym? Then do you have to find a babysitter? Guess what? If you have a baby, quiet. It's not loud. I'm not, maybe it's, even if it's not the baby, maybe it's shift work. Maybe your gym could be closed at a certain time. This can always go with you. This is a gym in the palm of your hand for less than $14.98 with free shipping. Bob, I always say, why not just get it at home and try it? You have a 30-day money-back guarantee, but Bob, you said you gave less.
60 seconds. I'm telling you, you're going to feel it within 60 seconds. There is no doubt about it. You can use it in so many different ways. And if you're wondering, how does this feel? Well, what's the feeling when you start? Think about swimming for a second, okay? When you're swimming, you're using almost every muscle in the body. It's that fluid motion, and that's the same type of motion. In fact, I have friends out there that use this in the swimming pool, too. You can use it as you're exercising in the pool because it is waterproof and water resistant, I should say. But anyhow, you can use it almost anywhere. That's why you're going to get the maximum workout. You're going to improve that strength, you're going to improve that flexibility, and you can change it. But one thing that I like is that the good folks at GUI, they give you that booklet. They give you that, they take you by hand, exercise-wise, and show you exercise by exercise how to do it. Once again, this all came to us via HSN American Dream. What's Liz doing?
Liz is doing
look at the lunges.
Could you imagine the love handles? Oh, the love handles, I can wiggle those away by that little slight twist.
You see that? Very good.
Nice.
Look at the stretch that you're getting.
Oh, yes.
Look at that.
And for
you can see it right here.
Oh, thank you, Bob.
No, I meant that in the nicest of ways. No, the stretch. You were... Okay. All right, moving over to Liz now.
Moving over. You know, in all seriousness, all of us are going like, you know, do you really get a workout? Yes, you start to feel the burn, but one thing I appreciate about the GUI is it actually sets you up for success.
Oh, good point.
You know, the moment you take it out of the box, you feel like you're accomplishing your exercise routine, and a lot of us just don't want to go to the gym. A lot of us are tired. We're exhausted. It's intimidating. The big bulky machines, you don't know what to do, the classes, and then I've got to get the right gym equipment. I got to get the right fitness shoes. I got to get clothes, Bob. Oh, forget it. This is one and done for $14.98 on those 3 monthly installments. You've got free shipping as well. Bob, we have less than 1,900 now to go around, and this is the final show. So final call out on quantity.
Final airing at this price. And speaking of Liz here, who is getting a tremendous workout, no question. And you're going to know, once again, in 60 seconds, folks, you're going to feel that burn. You're going to feel that action. And since this is built upon the process and the basic foundation of constant tension, That's going to enable you to get the multiple repetitions. But look at the contraction.
Perfect. Yeah. But even just when she stays still, you can see that contraction where it really tightens and tones and firms. So even if you are maybe someone who is advanced and you just want maybe just that nice stretch and flexibility, this is perfect for you. Bob, that's amazing how it sculpts the body.
I'm sorry.
I said, no, it's just amazing how it sculpts the body.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. We, Rocky and I were talking about also Norma here, who's getting a heck of a workout as well.
How you doing, Norma?
Great, I love that.
Norma, Norma, show them the leg extension that you're able to get on this too. I mean, talk about improving the flexibility and your strength. Look at this. Look at that extension that she's getting.
And look at even her biceps. I mean, you can see, look. Okay, wait, can you hold right there? She does have guns.
Oh my goodness, Norma. Norma, I didn't know that. Wow.
No, like, check
you
me
go,
out.
Norma.
She goes, Liz is awesome, but I've got it going on too, girls. But you know, we have fun because normally fitness isn't fun, but now it can be. That's why over 2,200 have already been spoken for. If you were to add up all of the equipment you would have to buy to do all the exercises you're doing in less than a 1 pound tool with the GUI, oh my gosh, this you're gonna fall in love with. If you own it, Bob, how long has, you just launched this, right, with American Dreams?
Well, no, it was a year ago this week.
A year ago.
Tad came to us by way of HSN American Dreams. And by the way, any other product inventors out there, if you go to hsn.com, American Dreams, you can submit your product too.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's just that simple.
And that's
what Tad did.
Okay.
That's what Tad did. He went to hsn.com, American Dreams, and he submitted his product. And he came on the air a year ago. This has been on the air, I'm going to guess maybe 4 times, 3 times over the course of the year. Has sold out every single time. Once again, final airing right now at this price. And we have never offered anything like this. And Robin has talked about the offer that we have for everybody.
That's right.
Terrific offer.
The lowest price we've offered.
Yes.
Even if you've seen it on the infomercial is at $60, plus you have to pay for that shipping and handling. Today, we have the lowest price anywhere, and we have free shipping. So why not get it at home and see what all the buzz, what all the rage is about, why it's a customer pick on hsn.com. I love when you read those reviews on hsn.com, Bob.
Oh, yes.
Everybody's excited about the GUI.
Yeah.
And they paid the $54.95, and they were still thrilled.
Well, which is still a great price.
It is still a great price.
But
it is.
Why not get it today at
Everybody
even the best price, right?
Everybody wants a
now,
sale.
keep in mind, because you might be asking yourselves, what is so different about this? What separates this from everything else out there? And it's that constant tension that's going to enable you to get multiple repetitions. There is just enough tension in here, enough to give you that burn, to give you that workout, to improve that flexibility and that strength, but at the same time, it's not going to tire you out. It's not going to frustrate you. It's not going to intimidate you. It is something that you're going to want to do, whether you're sitting or standing or running or walking, to do a myriad of exercises.
But that's a leg press. So imagine how much a leg press machine would cost. Or you'd have to go just that one.
Yeah, that's right.
You'd have to go to a gym, because who in the world is going to go and buy a leg press machine and put it in their house?
Exactly.
We're not. So now you have something that's compact, portable, affordable, whether you're doing your sit-ups, whether you are wanting to just strengthen your arms. Maybe, you know, Bob, I say spring is here. We're shedding the layers. We're taking the clothes
Now's
off.
the time.
We're going to be outside more. We're going to have short sleeves. We're going to have maxi dresses on. We're going to have maybe a little skirt on. You want to be able to tone up the whole body. This is how you do it, and it's low impact. It's safe. It's effective. It's easy. It's fun. And you're not spending $500 for it. You're spending $14.98 on 3 monthly installments. And Bob, you're proving you can even do it seated.
You lie down and do this.
Or lie down. Can you go all the way, lay down? Or will you fall down?
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Look at that. I just want to see. I mean, look, so maybe you are challenged and you don't have, now obviously we'll just make a little disclaimer here for Rocky to make Rocky feel better. You'll just, he's like, I don't want Bob to fall through the window.
He said this is not supported for weight. Is that a nice way of saying? No, I know, I got you. But the whole point is that you can do the GUI anywhere, anytime, you know, at your convenience. The GUI is all about giving you independence. Again, I want you to take that 60-second guarantee, folks. Call us up right now. Allow us to send you one. I don't want you to buy it. I want you to try this, okay? Don't buy it, try it. When you get it at home, Do it for 1 minute, 60 seconds. If you don't feel it, send it back. I don't want you to keep it. I want you to have something that you're truly going to benefit from, that's going to make a difference in your life. We know that exercise is important. Now here is a quick, easy way in which to get those benefits. Sitting, standing, doesn't matter. Walking, running. I mean, you're watching TV right now, sitting down, right? Possibly. Right. Why not use the GUI while you're doing that to maximize your time? Yeah.
I mean, my husband loves his recliner, and he would sit there, you know, and do this. One of the things, Bob, I was thinking about, you know, my husband has a lot of shoulder issues.
Right.
You know, obviously check with your doctor, but they always tell him to do like flexible motions and repetitive motions and fluidity. This is not herky-jerky. This is not jerking. This is not hurting the muscles. This is, if you want, maybe it's your left shoulder, you just want to slowly go in and out. You want to be able to go around and be able to help with your flexibility and build that strength back up. This is how you do it. Bob, with everybody calling in, we maybe about have 1,400 remaining.
Okay.
We have over 2,400 spoken for. And Bob, you said this is the time. This is the lowest price we've ever offered. Not only is it the lowest price, it's the largest configuration to date.
That's right, no doubt about it. You get all of the DVD, which is a 5-series part DVD. It's like getting 5 DVDs in one. It's going to take you through the exercises one by one. You get the eating guide. That's going to come along with it as well. So, you know, you can really cut back the calories that way. Wow. Oh, and I love your shoes, too.
Oh, thank you. They're HSN.
Oh, I love them.
They're Stephen Madden.
Oh, they're great.
They're Steve Madden.
Oh, you got to get those to work out.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
But you know what? So many people, this was a Today Special, but you could do, you know, to Bob's point, he kept, you know, his eye got caught by the sneakers, right? But one of the things, I think I had that backwards, didn't I, Bob? But the point matters is the fact that you can exercise whether you're seated, in your bare feet, in your shoes, even if it's sandals and you're thinking, all I do is want to work my upper body, it's okay. Obviously, we want you to be stable and comfortable, but if you're in a seated position, it doesn't really matter what's on your feet, right, Bob?
That's right, exactly.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, and that's what's great about the GUI is the fact that you can customize it. You can do it however you want to do it. That is the key to the GUI, all right? I mean, and here, you know, we've been talking about the fluidity of this. All right, I don't know if we can get a close-up or not, but the key is in that tension, that constant tension. In other words, the tension never changes on the GUI. You don't have to adjust anything or anything like that. It's all done for you. That's part of the genius by Tad Mayfield in creating and inventing the GUI. All you have to do is do it. That's it. It's so easy, and it's very, very well made.
And these are all grip. Like, like it's all coated and comfortable. It's
very comfortable.
It's cushiony, so it feels good. You can see some of those reviews rotating at the bottom of the screen. Use express ordering. We have free shipping. You get it at home today.
Free shipping, too?
Free shipping too. Oh, Bob's going to drop the GUI now.
Are you
and
kidding?
And it's durable on top of that. So it's durable.
I mean, never a better time.
It isn't.
Right?
I always say, what do you have to lose? Something like this, sometimes we look at on television with the GUI and we go, is it really going to work? Is it really going to do anything?
Yes.
I want you to take a moment and read the reviews on hsn.com because this is a customer pick. You will have more fun working out with this. That actually, it doesn't even feel like you're working out.
No, it doesn't.
No.
And we've been doing this, what, for 26 minutes?
26
something like
minutes.
that. And we could go for another 26.
But you know what, Bob? I can actually feel it in my arms. I didn't mean to interrupt, but
no,
I can feel it.
Yeah. Where do you feel? Right in here?
Yeah, like I can feel it in my biceps when I was doing the shoulders. I really like this one because I love
behind the back.
Behind the back.
But look how far you and you can even box with this.
You can.
You know?
Are you ready, Bob?
Are you ready? Okay.
So, was that a disaster?
It makes exercise fun. I hate to exercise.
I know, me too.
I mean, I despise exercise, but we know that there are great benefits to exercising. Yes. And again, I'm not a fitness expert or anything like that, but I do enjoy feeling good. I do enjoy having energy and strength and improving my flexibility. And I've used this for over a year now, and I'm telling you, it has made such a difference. And I know it will make a difference in your life and your family's life, but you got to try it. I mean, we could stand here all day and talk about it. You're never going to know until you're able to GUI yourself. And when, you know, and I just don't call it the GUI, I call it the GUI gym.
How did he come up with GUI? Do you know?
You know, I don't know.
I know, we're going to have to ask him next time he's here. The GUI. But you know what?
Let's ask Tad. Where's Tad?
Is Tad here?
No,
he's not here. You're messing with me.
All right.
But you know,
I'll find out. I'll find out. It's a great question.
Okay, but anyway, at $2,500 already spoken for, I want you to be able to get this at home. You know, if you want something that's low impact, you know, Bob, the older I get, my joints kind of hurt, and I don't want to be jumping up and down. I really appreciate that I'm getting the DVDs to guide me. That DVD has over 50 workouts. Then you're getting the pamphlets coming included. That has over 25 visual exercises. You're getting the Eating Healthy Guide as well, the carrying case, all for $14.98 on 3 monthly installments. This is the final show of